Hello, everyone and no one, and welcome to another Talking Into the Void. With me, as always, is T. Alexander. T, how you doing?
I'm doing great, my friend. How are you?
Not so bad. Brushing all the crumbs away from your food.
Yep.
Angela as well. Angela, how you doing? How was the
Hi
movie
there, I'm doing all right.
with
Oh, it was
Frosted?
fun.
Was it Alone in the Dark or Allow in the Dark? I misread. Was it
Alone in the Dark.
And
The
join us as well
the
as
game.
Remote Forge. No, there's an old movie
Second
called
time I've seen that
The
movie.
movie.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the second time I've seen it too. I saw it around when it came out.
It doesn't get better the second time, but it doesn't get worse either. So
Yeah.
What was the one with the fish?
Yeah, that fucking narrows it down.
I
Big
know.
Fish.
Yeah.
You got any more than it just being a fish?
Yes. It was a fish. No, with the cat, with the fish, and the thing in the mouth, and the Ned Beatty. Was it Ned Beatty?
I'm
No.
going with Big Fish.
I don't know.
And no, it was not Ned Beatty. I think it was Marlon Brando. No. Maybe?
he has not given me nearly enough to narrow it down.
Do I ever give anyone anything other than a headache?
I'm pretty sure one or two people went down with aneurysms.
If the rest of the people in the discussion were any indication, this is one of those things by your boy Uwe
Bowl.
Plausible, but I have no idea.
It is.
I don't know either. I don't know one from another. But this was Christian Slater, Tara Reid, and Stephen Dorff.
And
it couldn't decide what the hell it was, because
apart from a gross lack of
I'm going with the
Faculty.
Sense. I'm going with The Faculty meets Relic.
Relic was a weird movie. It's like, how the hell can you not avoid the monster when it sounds like a fucking person having a massive asthmatic attack every time it does anything?
Yeah, like The Faculty meets Relic meets Firestarter, just because it involved experimenting on children.
Let's see, what's the third one she's dropping in there? Okay.
Am I wrong, Will?
No, not really. A little fuzzy on the relic because it's too long since I've seen it, but I mean, it sounds about right.
I just remember it would bite the head. It's like, pull the heads uphill because it was going to eat their brains.
Yeah.
Or something or other.
It was a monster creeping around in a museum. That's the relic part.
Yeah, that came from another country because a guy turned into it.
Came
back
from a dimension of darkness in this case.
Oh my gosh, did you just try to say Pierce Brosnan was
yes.
in the relic?
No. I couldn't remember who the fuck it was.
No.
Who was in the relic? Give me a second. I'll have a cast for you in a minute.
Last time I saw anything about the relic was when Roanoke Gaming did a thing over it.
The relic was okay.
I've got that added back to my watch list again.
And like I said, the biggest thing though is that the monster fucking sounds like an asthmatic that needs its inhaler whenever it does anything, like just standing there and it sounds like that. It's like, how the fuck is this thing sneaky?
I don't know.
It's lots of practice.
The entire cast has tinnitus.
Prepared ahead by making.
And is partially
prepared ahead by making sure all its victims have hearing problems.
Tom Sizemore.
Who the hell is Tom
they got
Sizemore?
the main guy in The Relic.
Okay.
According to
He's
his that's Tom size less.
how am I gonna explain Tom Sizemore? He's an actor. He's been in a lot of shit that you probably saw.
If you can narrow it down, I could probably.
I don't know what you've seen, Tier. You see weird shit.
That's
Let's see. He was in Saving Private Ryan.
didn't see it.
Thank you. Natural Born Killers, Black Hawk Down, Passenger 57, Heat.
What
I've
character?
seen
Big
that.
What
Who
character did
knows?
he
Trouble.
play in Natural Born Killers? Because the main cast of that was like Woody Harrelson. I can't remember the chick, and Robert Downey Jr. I believe was the.
Detective Jax. Get something. A cop.
Mm.
I didn't like that movie, so I can't really help you there. Strange Days. I didn't remember him being in that. Cool. Oh, we're gonna be watching him soon. He's in a Nicolas Cage movie from
Ah,
2016. He was in Bringing Out the Dead, so we actually saw him in a Nicolas Cage movie already.
nice.
And somewhat recently.
I'm just trying to scroll through and see if I can find anything else that I really know him from.
Blue Steel, Alien Conquest, Born on the 4th of July,
Mhm.
Nazi Overlord.
Mhm.
Nazi Overlord.
Mhm.
Yes. Oh,
Atomica.
hey, Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. I really want to watch that movie. Monkey talks about it a lot.
Okay.
And Scribe.
I've seen a little
It's
bit.
a it's a movie where all of the characters are like what you call it? They're like the names of major name brands. So you've got Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, and there's a chick named Virginia Slim, or
Okay.
maybe it's a dude. I don't know, but they're all names of like people, like consumer brands.
Okay.
It just sounds really interesting to me.
Was there an explanation for the naming convention?
I'm pretty sure it was a treatise on consumerism, but I haven't seen the movie yet, so
Agreed.
I can't help you with that. Once I see the movie.
Yeah, I can't help you with that either. Doesn't sound like
Mhm.
anything I'm interested in the moment.
Yeah, not a clue.
And it ranks higher than rom-coms, but
I do know that it was kind of like a Where Have All the Cowboys Gone kind of movie. You know, like there's no real men because they've all been pussified. But
Okay.
like I said, I've never actually seen the movie, so that's just guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which Baldwin? Let's see.
All the Baldwins are dead now. South Park, bigger, better, bigger, longer, and uncut.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Roasted.
So what have y'all been up to today?
It's the first day of my vacation, so I've done absolutely positively nothing.
Hey, Mr. Scott. Sorry.
You,
He went through his video playlist looking for plot.
yes.
My brother says The Faculty, the only time meth actually saved anyone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's not
pretty much.
wrong.
Yeah, it's
I
about the
don't
only
think
time.
it was actually meth, but
I'll be honest, brother, The Relic was not. If you're gonna watch a movie from that time frame, a horror movie from that time, go with Mimic, not Relic.
I remember.
oh, Mimic was a good one.
I loved Mimic.
Can't remember if I've seen
Relic
that one.
was okay. Mimic was awesome.
I mean, if you're wanting a creature feature, you can't always forget about Jeepers Creepers.
Mhm.
Made a lot of
Jeepers
those.
Creepers was alright.
Jeepers Creepers
Mimic
was
was the one where they talked
the
about
first one was good.
was Mimic the one where they talked about like the freaking how cockroaches could live without their head?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Mimic was the one where they made the giant mutant roaches that look like people.
Yeah, that we're supposed to.
Well, they didn't intentionally make them. They made the insects that became them.
Yeah.
The little boy kept calling them funny shoes.
Yeah, because they weren't supposed to be
Yep.
able to procreate, but they figured out, or they got up past the whatever it was that was supposed to put them to stop them from doing that.
Well, they
Life
were supposed
finds
to
a
be
way.
dying. They were supposed to be dying before they reached
Yeah, single generation
maturity
thing.
to be able
Mhm.
to be able to procreate. I'm still trying to figure out how mutant roaches were supposed to cure some disease.
Don't
They
ask
were.
questions. Just accept it.
It was the thing of the Judas breed and everything. It wasn't that they were to cure the disease specifically. The disease was being carried by regular roaches, and the Judas breed was designed to go in and exterminate the regular roaches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hence the Judas breed thing. They were betrayers of the roaches, so to speak.
Okay. My brother
They were roach traders.
says, for some reason, my brother's chiming in with the director of Jeepers Creepers was a total asshat.
That's a lot of directors.
I mean, most
Yeah.
of them, really.
All I know is I liked the first one because Justin Long was in it and it was a solid story. The second one kind of sucked and didn't have Justin Long really, so
I'm sensing a
I think he
theme.
had like a couple second part where they basically replayed some stuff from the first movie, but that was it.
Is it me or am I sensing a theme?
What, Justin Long?
Yeah, I just keep sensing that theme when you say you didn't like the second one.
Well, Tyr, you
I didn't
also.
not like the second one. It just wasn't as good as the first one.
I was gonna say, yeah, sequels are usually not as good as the originals, Tyr.
I don't know, because I love the second Ghostbusters a lot more than I like the first.
You were
That
probably the rarity then.
there is no accounting for taste.
But I like the second one a lot better. I'm sorry.
I mean, typically the only
Like
people
I said,
people
Go
you hear
ahead.
of a sequel being better than the original or as good is like folks mine and Tears age, and it's usually with the second Terminator movie.
Yeah. I
Jaws.
can, and I can explain exactly the reason why I like the second one a lot more than I like the first one. I know exactly why, too. I am Vigo the Carpathian, scourge of Moldavia.
You liked the fact that it leaned too far into the funny and took away most of the scary.
No, I like Vigo the Carpathian. He whoever plays Vigo does that line read was chef's kiss.
I figured you were likely
Not
because you're from the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
I was going to say the only good line involving Vigo is Vigo, you are the buzzing of flies to him.
That was the guy who played Janos.
Yes, I love Peter McNichol. Thank you. I will admit that Ghostbusters 2 was a treat for me because I got both Rick Moranis and Peter McNichol, which was a great, great treat for me.
Oh no.
And I can know you another reason why I liked Ghostbusters 2 a lot more than I like Ghostbusters 1. On the tape that my grandparents had, the first Ghostbusters had Scrooge on it, and I could not stand Scrooge as a child.
I'm noticing a trend. They put all of their Bill Murray movies on one tape.
Well, Tier, what was really cool, if you didn't realize this back then, they had these buttons on the VCR that were, like stop and fast forward and rewind.
And you have to remember, I was like 8, and I was watching it with my grandparents. So in order to get to the good shit, I had to go through the crappy shit, which was Scrooge.
Are you kidding me? When I was 8, I was programming the VCR and...
No, it's not that I couldn't do it. It's just that they wanted to watch Scrooge and fucking Ghostbusters. That's what. So I had to go through the crappy shit to get to the good shit when I could just go to the Ghostbusters 2 and watch that over and over again because
I mean, Scrooge wasn't a bad movie anyways.
Huh?
Scrooge was not a bad movie in my opinion.
As a child, I didn't like it. When I see it as an adult, I have an appreciation for it.
As a child, he had no taste, kind of like him as an adult, but older.
I have taste.
A lack of, or bad usually.
I will admit that for small children, I can see where Ghostbusters would be scary. It didn't scare me, but I could understand.
Well, he didn't say he was scared of the first when he said he didn't like Scrooged when he was a kid.
I'm trying to think of any
where Scrooged would be scary for a kid too.
It wasn't scary. It wasn't. I just didn't like it. All right, okay. In the Christmas, the Tale of the Christmas Carol, redone in that style, there was nothing for a child to grab onto. It was mostly adult humor, and it was there for a kid.
Tier, everything you're reaching to grab onto and everything isn't something the 8-year-old should be focusing on anyway.
Again, that's why I didn't like the movie as a child. I have appreciation for it now. That shit was fucking funny. Especially, I love Bobcat Goldthwait's part. You've been a real nice boy, Lee.
I don't know why he's asking you this, but Mr. Scott wants to know if you put ketchup on eggs, Tier.
Fuck no.
I do scrambled eggs only, but
I can't stand. I don't like yolks, scrambled eggs, but I do like boiled eggs.
I do put ketchup on scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs and plain white rice.
Ugh, yuck.
My grandmother used to put ketchup on macaroni and cheese. So.
Ugh.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of
I
kids that
don't
do that.
understand that.
Angela, you ain't got no room to talk about my taste buds.
I never put ketchup on macaroni and cheese.
You didn't say
Just
anything about your taste buds.
scrambled eggs and plain white rice.
Yeah, on plain white. Yeah,
Plain white rice generally gets
rice, butter, and sugar.
a
Well,
little bit
whatever.
of butter, a little bit of salt, and maybe another seasoning.
It's it's a litmus test for his taste standards.
I mean,
Nope,
I want to say if you look at it as well, though, it's like putting ketchup on eggs or egg dishes in Japan is actually pretty popular as well. And I don't know why.
Yeah, but we're American. Mm-hmm. Granted, I don't particularly like scrambled eggs, and I don't like yolks unless they're boiled yolks, and I can eat it. But yeah, so if you make me an egg, it has to be fried with no yolk.
I
Or I won't eat it.
go to the neighborhood restaurant and have an omelet.
Now, if it's an omelet, I'll eat it. But anything, I fucking can't
He
stand
doesn't
scrambled
like
eggs.
a liquid yolk.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
I
It,
love liquid yolk as long as the white is cooked all the way through.
Ugh.
I hate having any liquid white. That's just nasty. But so I guess I have bad taste according to you, Mr. Scott.
It's okay, Angela. I still love you.
I still just don't know how people can eat yogurt or cottage cheese.
I like yogurt and cottage cheese.
like cottage cheese with olive oil and black pepper Triscuits.
Because cottage cheese looks disgusting. And yogurt smells
It does.
awful.
You just made me like really hungry.
Why? Hold on.
Cottage cheese with olive oil and black pepper Triscuits. That sounds amazing.
It
Cottage
is.
cheese with olive oil? What the hell is wrong with you?
No, the Triscuits are olive oil and black pepper flavored.
Oh, okay. All right, take it back.
And you dip the Triscuits in the cottage cheese. It's a conveyance.
Just hard pass.
Hey, you don't have to like it. More for me.
Means more cottage cheese for me. Exactly.
And I'll trade you. You can have all the zucchini around.
I'm not a zucchini guy either.
Yeah, zucchini.
I like zucchini.
Fine, you can have all the zucchini around. I won't touch the stuff. I'm allergic.
Oh, I'm actually kind of bummed out. I turned around and my main workout for today was a walk to CVS to see if they happen to have chamoy at CVS, because I have a cucumber and I have some carrots. I got some
chamoy.
Hold on. I got some heirloom carrots in multiple colors. And I've got some green apple, and I was gonna put some tahini and chamoy on it, but they didn't have chamoy. Chamoy is a plum sauce,
You lost me.
a Mexican tart plum sauce.
You lost me at Plum.
It's delicious. Oh.
More for you then.
I was telling a couple of my coworkers, like, I still have to try tahini on watermelon at some point. I just don't eat watermelon very often because I will overeat and then my stomach doesn't like me later on.
I'm going to turn in my black card because I fucking can't stand watermelon.
Yep.
I will send my black card in tomorrow morning. Yeah, I don't like watermelon.
Even turning in his black cards on CPT.
Pretty much.
Of the melons, watermelon is probably my least favorite. I won't say that I don't like it, but
Of
it is
melons, it's the
definitely
only.
no.
I'm trying to find out a fire melon,
tolerate.
a watermelon, a fire melon, earth melon, and a wind melon.
So you can find the
Yeah,
Yeah, you're not
melons.
gonna find. Say
The
you're not gonna
melons.
find. You're not gonna find some of those because the fire melon's attacked.
My favorite is honeydew.
Oh, more power to you.
Honeydew's all right. I don't know why a lot of people have such an issue with it.
I
Well,
Kinda like
Will's
tahini, I
allergic
haven't-
to it.
I have an issue with it because I'm allergic to it.
Yeah, that's different.
But
You
yeah,
see, Will, that's
honeydew
what's
is my-
known as a valid reason.
honeydew is my favorite, and I really like cantaloupe. And
Yeah,
I will eat watermelon, but it's not something I seek out.
Yeah, I don't like any melons.
I'm-
Believe it or
I'm
not,
one
I'm
of
a
those-
eater.
When the restaurant offers seasonal fresh fruits and vegetables, like, okay, what's in them? Okay, pass on that. Pass on that.
Are you able to do lettuce?
Yeah, I can do lettuce.
It's just crunchy water.
Okay, so then you're a Caesar salad guy.
Yep.
A Kaiser salad. Makes sense.
And depending on how you do it, it's just the tip of the iceberg.
But I will always love my romaine.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
I will-
romaine is actually a better option, but
I'm a fan of
It's-
romaine.
it's a healthier option.
Typically, if
You
I
can
do
do
a
some
salad, I
arugula.
actually do very little lettuce, and it's typically like more spinach, tomato, red onion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tend to get like I just got my groceries yesterday. I got a big thing of spring greens and a big thing of super green. Both of which have various leafy green vegetables and almost no lettuce. So
Yeah, typically, if I do get lettuce, I just get the regular iceberg or whatnot. I hate getting the salad mix because I'm not the biggest fan of the cabbage they put in there.
I
like
usually get
that.
romaine or spinach, and I will take and demolish a head of cabbage on my own.
I'm weird.
I
I love cabbage, but I hate fucking coleslaw.
I like the mixes because if you get the right ones, they're like a solid 50% spinach. And then the rest is like there's a lettuce in there, there's cabbage in there, there's usually like either chard or endive
Mm-hmm.
in there. And they're all
I'm gonna go refill my
they're
water.
really good. I like them.
So I'll be back in a moment.
I found one time that actually had dandelion greens in it, and it was really good.
I prefer fried dandelion blossoms myself, but
When it comes to blossoms, I tend to use them more for tea.
Really?
you like clover heads.
Mm.
Yeah, that's growing up in the country, and you go out there and you just graze on the land. You learn quickly which things you can
Do
snack
you
on
know
throughout the day.
Okay, well, do you know the clover that has that really, really tart taste to it? Not like the ones that are
The one where the
medicinal
leaves and the
tasting, but
pods are
they're
lemony tasting.
Mm, I don't think they taste like lemon, but they're definitely tart. It's almost like it almost makes me think of dill.
Not off the top of my head. I guess the one that I'm thinking of isn't a clover. I never did learn what the name of the plant actually was. It's got heart-shaped leaves as well, and
That's the one that I'm talking about. So maybe it just tastes
Okay.
different to you than it does to me.
Possibly had a nice
Right.
tartness to it.
Yeah,
I
I really like that one.
Could basically eat the whole plant too. It was delightful. It's like, oh hey, pick another one from the yard because our yard wasn't sprayed with pesticides.
Yeah, I was gonna say they grew right by the front stoop of our apartment in Connecticut.
There's
Yeah,
that.
Along with along with actually some natural growing scallions.
Oh yeah, we had everlasting onion, and the you get your greens off of those, and just if there's a seed pod, chop it off, and just chomp the whole stalk.
yeah, I'm glad I live in a city where we don't have to graze like fucking deer.
I didn't
Didn't have
have
to.
to.
It was
It was
fun.
just out there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't know what you were
You're
missing
playing
too.
We
you're
just
playing
have-
outside all day.
You didn't have to
The
go
fact that
ask for freaking anything because there was wild berries around you could scavenge.
yeah, so you don't have to interrupt your fun to go do something.
No.
You start making your fun around the source. You play in the tree where you can eat the fruit.
So we're not going so
Did
far
find out
back. I was gonna say that, like, you know, of like the Great Depression where you got folks like straight up eating dandelions as a treat.
again. I'm glad I grew up in the city. It just all right. So I guess city living sounds, country living sounds weird to me.
I didn't grow up in the country, dear.
Again, country living just sounds weird to me. Like you guys just, oh well, there's wild shit you can just randomly eat. What the fuck? The hell? Yeah, just go down to
You
the
think
field and get yourself an apple tree or some dumb shit.
you think we wouldn't have eaten it if it wasn't good?
That's
We're
not what I'm saying.
we're not eating lawn clippings, for crying out loud.
That's not what I'm
It does
saying.
make it sound like that.
It does.
You know, and one of my employees is that's the reason why he doesn't do collard greens is you don't eat lawn clippings.
Like
No,
I don't
collard
mind
greens
eating
I do
grass.
not like.
I don't mind eating, leafy shit. It's just wild to me that, oh well, dude, I'm hungry. Let's go to a store or something. Oh no, just grab an apple off a tree. The fuck?
Well, let's see.
Yeah,
It's fresh. It's
call
not.
me.
It's fresh. It's not sprayed with herbicides and pesticides, and it is Oh, so delicious. I mean, like,
When we were renting houses, our landlords always had trees in the yard that we could turn around. They were like, as long as you water them, you can eat from them. So we watered our trees and we ate fruit from our trees.
hey,
I'm
Tier,
sorry.
do you eat apples, Tier?
Yes, I did.
Do you eat peaches?
He doesn't eat a lot of them because he doesn't live in the country.
Do you eat cherries, pears?
No.
You don't eat pears?
Or cherries.
Blueberries.
And thanks for getting that
Nope.
reference, Angela.
Did I not say I was a picky eater?
I mean, there. Say if it's something that you eat anyway,
Mm-hmm.
why go to the store if you have it fresh right there?
All right.
If it's not something you have growing fresh, readily available, yeah, okay, go to the orchard, go to the store, whatever else to get some. But if you've got it growing fresh right there, why go somewhere else to get it? Especially when the one that is locally grown is probably going to be better than anything they're selling at the store and on a par with anything at the orchard. Why? Stores around here buy apples from Washington. Why? Not because Washington apples are better than Michigan apples, but because the best Michigan apples get sold out of state to people that can't grow apples locally.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna go down to the watering hole, grab us some fishing poles, and grab some fish. It just sounds so country to me. I'm sorry.
Have done that. Fresh fish are great.
They are.
My brother says I got that Tom Clancy game.
Oh, this one's the Division 2.
Gonna grab me some them golden fish.
Yeah.
Fish.
We used to my brother would catch the fish. I'd hang out and clean them with him and my dad, and his dad. And then my mom would cook them, and me and my mom would have fish for dinner. Me and my mom would go digging for clams while my brother and
Me and my
dad
father used to
fishing.
crab. Like we used to crab. So it is not that I don't what's one more? It just now just sounds so stuff you did as a child just seems so foreign. Like
And
it's a lifetime ago.
Some of it shouldn't.
Again, I used to do that with my father.
We forget how to enjoy ourselves. We forget how to spend time having fun and relaxing. We forget the simple things of life, even.
Yeah. Maybe I need to give me some crab traps, some chicken necks, some fishing twine, and see what I can catch.
I mean, the big reason why I don't go fishing right now is with my hip, spending time at the dock or in a boat is not a real good thing for me. And my thermal tolerances these days are next to nothing.
I mean, you don't want to put some waders on and go out and stand in the water?
Oh, I'd love to, but it might kill me.
I mean, there are plenty of spots I can go fishing at that people go fishing, crabbing and whatnot. But
crab,
I'd have to come up with some of the biggest close body of water is the Grand River, and I don't think I'd trust anything I could fish out of it.
The biggest body of water near me is the Chesapeake, and if it's not the Inner Harbor, I'm pretty sure it's okay-ish. Key word in that sentence is ish.
I'd have to go to one of the lakes, either the big one or there's Oh, I could go to Lake Macatawa. That's not, I mean, not horrifically far
Bless
away.
you.
I can go back down. I can go down where my brother's at and fish off the lake behind his house.
Well, bless you.
Wow, that's a hard word for you, Macatawa.
It gets in tight.
I don't know how it's spelt, but
Felt like it sound.
Yeah, that's a rarity.
okay. Then it's
Yeah,
not a problem.
Yeah.
You're using these weird
Spelled
foreign
right.
words.
Technically,
two-letter
they're,
syllables.
They're not foreign. Technically, they're native.
I can't say anything. We've got a street here that looks like it's Jamaica, but it's actually Hamishal.
The
You
fuck?
can't forget you got Rodeo.
That's not us. That's LA. Thanks.
I mean, the closest we got.
I'm saying your
is
state,
Patapsco.
Hey, my
And
time in North Carolina, you get places where they've got Road Street.
we
There's an
have
Angela Lane here.
we have a up to 42nd Street. So I know. And we got a Buena Vista Avenue.
Yeah, because like if you
Hell,
look
we
at
have a
one of
Hamptons.
our bridges and the island that it's named, the bridge is named after, it does not spell like it sounds or like you say it.
No.
All right, what is it? What is it called?
Mackinac.
Yep.
I was gonna say the Mackinac, which looks like Mackinac.
Yep.
Yep.
Again,
You got the bridge, the fort, the city, and the island.
Mm-hmm.
look, I'm proposing that we, for the English language, that if you're going to spell a word, if you want to say it a certain way, it has to be spelled at least close enough to it.
So he would really lose his mind on like Ypsilanti and
Yeah,
Dowagiac
he must
and-
really hate PHs being sounding like Fs.
Yes.
he hates natives too.
No, I don't hate the natives. I don't hate them. I hate the Chippewa.
You figure about what, a quarter of our cities, maybe a little more, are
Native words, I know.
native words. Our state is a native word.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my brother is pointing out we have 2 Palm Avenues, about 20 minutes apart. If you're gonna talk about where I live,
one
just happens to be a national city, and the other one is in Imperial Beach / South San Diego.
Hey, clown! When I was doing FedEx deliveries in Michigan, the area I delivered, every city, every town, every village had an oak, a pine, and an elm, as did the county. All told, the area that I went to, there was like 4 oaks, 4 or 5 oaks, pines, and elms, and heaven help you if you get the wrong one.
Oh no! Oh wow!
Yep.
Kind of like the city that's got a north-south street, southwest street, an east-west street, a south-north street.
I'm waiting for
East-West Street.
Yeah, you're on the east side of West Street. West Street goes east-west across the middle line of the town, so you have East-West Street.
And then there was also a Southwest Street.
There were 2 wests. It might have been one of them West Avenue, but yeah, or something like that. The whole directions. So you had like your crazy direction things, like, and then you had Stone. Stone was a beautiful one. Stone, it was all north, so you had North Stone, but you had North Stone in city numbers and North Stone in county numbers, which were definitely
My brother says Freddie has taught us that every town has an Elm Street.
This is true. I don't know. My hometown didn't have an Elm Street. We didn't have enough streets for an Elm Street.
So what, did it stop at date?
Again, my city has a Baltimore Street. We're conceded.
Hey, I grew up in Clarksville. We had a Clarksville Road. Say the population of Clarksville when I was living there is probably about the same as the population of your graduating class. So,
what, about 100?
60,
a little over that.
65?
20?
I was thinking of Baltimore. See, I was
That's a
thinking of a
little-
graduating class in Baltimore.
And saying Tier, that's 2 more than my brother's graduating class, who graduated 4 years
No.
before me.
My graduating class had, I think, with 300 of us.
It's a pretty close to right.
All right. So when I graduated, because we went to a city school, so you had to apply to go there.
You have to figure is technically actually a village, and the only reason it was ever on the map is it had a post office.
Wow.
And it only had a post office because it was too far away from all the rest of the post offices that weren't out of another postal sort facility.
Like, what's your city claim to fame? Your town claim to fame? We have a post office.
Oxroast, actually.
And
Annual town celebration with a parade on Main Street, all 2 blocks of it. It's about three technically I think 3 blocks of Main Street, and kind of a pseudo street fair, and free ox sandwiches.
Yeah, the town I grew up in, and quite literally was a town, which was next to a village, which is where I went to elementary school. What it's most known for is the bars, because on last I knew, I don't know if it's changed, but on the river was a bar. Above said bar was another bar, and about 30 feet to the east, or it's like a little past it, was a bar, another bar.
I guess I could say the bar of Radars was a great place. Some great food. Wish I'd gone there more often.
So you guys talk about bars and then talk about them having food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our
because
bars are specifically places where you go to drink alcohol.
a small town bar has to be a bar and grill, because if all they sell is alcohol, they're not staying afloat.
Oh, you just gotta remember the area I grew up in as well as a fucking tourist area. Like
Clarksville's not a.
Yeah, Saugatuck, even because it tried doing its whole thing of having its little film festival and whatnot. I don't think that's. I don't know if that's still going and everything, but they
I
even
hope not.
they even made a
Yeah,
Hallmark
me
movie
too,
there.
brother.
I mean, it was
You'd
about,
My
rather cut
brother's
out.
point-
I mean, from what I'm
My
aware of
brother's
it,
point.
go ahead.
My brother's pointing out that there are close to 3,000 people in our graduating classes. So
wow.
Yeah, that is way more than my hometown had when I was growing up there. That's more than my hometown. Say that's more than my hometown if you added the domestic animals as population. And that includes like equestrian farm, dairy farm, pig farm.
wow.
And I was gonna say that town I grew up in also they filmed a Hallmark movie there. If I remember correctly, it was actually about a couple of lesbians.
Oh.
Well,
I mean, it's Saugatuck.
Yep, and it's one of the few places I've ever been to. They were trying to make that calling someone a homosexual or using any specific slur would be a finable offense. Yeah, that didn't go over very well and everything. Well, it didn't go over very well due to the fact that it's like No. You can't do something like that and then say that it's okay for them to then insult others.
It has to cut both. The knife of the law has to cut both ways.
Yeah. And you can't say that just because someone used would be considered a slur as if they were necessarily using it in a hateful manner.
I mean, free speech
Yeah.
is, I can still talk I want. If I want to call you a goddamn fag, Rod, what the hell are you throwing?
I wasn't throwing anything. Shit was being thrown at me.
No, you threw down a grenade, I guess a beacon,
Oh,
and
that's one of the hive things.
you being fucked up. Like they firing rockets at your ass.
I won.
You won.
Yeah, it'll get there eventually.
You completed the mission. I got it.
Completed the mission, came out ahead, survived to tell the tale. I mean, is there anything else that matters for winning?
Yes. You had to live. He had to take 3 scalps.
Say, okay, so you're wrong, and would you like to apologize to the class now or after the beating?
How about after? But as long as you take those 3 scalps, I'm good.
That's right around
yeah.
the time Moonshot will be like, khakis?
Here, restaurants will serve a lot. Most restaurants serve alcohol, but they're not called bars. They have bars in them.
Yeah, it's
But the restaurant is not called a bar. A bar is just a place that you go to have alcohol.
yeah. Most of the places around here double as a bar and a grill. They call themselves bar and grills.
Mm.
We have like Chili's Bar and Grill.
Yeah, I would think a smaller, privately owned.
Mm-hmm. There's ones that also do have a bit of a, oh god, what's the word for it? Franchise, like the New Holland Brewery does. Because while they
I've
brew
tried
beer,
them.
they also do food as well. And if everything's the same as
Oh,
I know, a kid I knew growing up and everything, is one of their head chefs.
Well, here's hoping they don't do something stupid like Big Buck Brewery did.
Yeah, because that narrows it down.
There's a guy that I worked with at Taco Bell who now works as one of the chefs in one of Bobby Flay's restaurants.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Big Buck Brewery, microbrew and steakhouse. They had easily the best unseasoned steaks in the city. As far as like they're not like big herb seasoning everything, just a simple little bit of salt and pepper and cook it perfectly. They had their microbrew, which my understanding was quite good. They had the best beer cheese soup I have ever had. They made it with their own microbrew, of course. And they, despite all of this and all the success based on that and everything, they decided that they would give up their microbrew to get a liquor license instead. They could not do both make and sell their own microbrew and sell like cocktails and mixed drinks. It's like people didn't go there for margaritas.
Yeah.
They went there for the soup, the steak, and the microbrew, which were all outstanding.
So
you just killed 44%.
That's actually usually referred to as a brewery tier.
Like
Mhm.
the only we have a meadery here, not a brewery.
Well, meaderies just because they're making mead instead of like beer and such.
I know, and it's delicious.
Meat is
Yeah.
wonderful. But Tier keeps making me not Tier. Quiz keeps making me jealous because he keeps telling me about this mead that they brew in Door County that he picks up when they go camping. A blood orange mead that is apparently wonderful.
See, I know somebody who makes mead, and has a few weapons that are only legal because of his military ties.
He an SOT.
I don't actually know the term. Let's just say that he's former military intelligence who was actually deployed overseas.
Well, typically for anything full auto, you have to have the SOT license. That's the thing
Yeah,
for
and
that.
if any of them is full auto anymore, then he definitely has that because he's not about to.
Otherwise, all the rest of
He's
it
not about to.
for like SBRs, SBSs, and all that are just the standard NFA stuff.
He's not one that's out there gonna break the law on something like that. And of course, he's got a few that he brought back from, say, one or two that he brought back from Germany, one or two that he brought back from Iraq. He probably has enough firepower to fight off an invasion from Canada single-handedly as far as the Michigan border goes.
Depending on what they actually go for their military, if they bring back their old ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It says depending on whether or not they are mindful of Geneva and her conventions.
Oh, that
That's such a
checklist.
great video. I love that video.
More of a checklist. I'm fucking lost.
But he is of the mindset that he is not above returning the favor.
That's a good
If
thing.
I were to try and come up with, anybody that I know who could come up with things to give Canada ideas, he's definitely in the top 5.
Buddy. I plan to do evil tonight. Really? Yeah. Gonna help Canada start a war crime.
Okay.
Actually have a friend that's from Canada, naturalized citizen. Took him a while.
We have plenty of Canuckistani friends.
He get the advantage. He had the fun of being at a bar in Canada when some of their navy came in after war games with the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically naval war games, and they apparently got lucky with a archaic diesel electric submarine. And in the war game, they sunk the Nimitz. Now we won't go into why that would be a good way to get
Here comes the sun.
Canada turned into yeah. We won't go into why that'd be a good way to turn Canada into radioactive frosted glass for a country with as little spent on their military as Canada. It was an impressive feat.
Blinded by the sun.
Brother says, when in doubt, follow South Park and blame Canada.
Exactly.
Well, it would have been a touching of the boats, which would have mean they had to meet the sun.
Blinded by the sun. Woke up on a candle. Something, something, son.
Don't touch America's boats.
Mm-hmm.
You think about how many nations and groups would have had just a whole lot easier life had they not done that.
And you also have to
You're
remember
right.
as well, because of how things have been upgraded and everything, we've also got a missile that instead of it exploding is just gonna frickin' fillet you with a bunch of Ginsu blades.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sadly.
You clear the field with a flechette rocket.
That's what it's called.
Doesn't
I
matter.
mean, we've done it to the frickin' our enemies before.
And it doesn't really matter if you got vehicles on the field or not, because if it's not up armor, they're gonna go right through it. Inertia is a hell of a drug.
At least the chicken bomb never happened.
Yeah, that one wasn't the smartest of ideas.
No.
Well, I mean, if you're giving crayons and C4 to the grunts, they're not all gonna be winners.
No, the chicken bomb was a landmine that would auto go off so long after the chicken died. Because the chicken was to stay in, or is to be in there long enough for it to keep it warm and everything. Because they were realizing that if they put landmines in there, they were going off when they weren't supposed to.
They were going off too early because the temperature was dropping and making the chemicals
Plus the humidity.
too volatile. Too soon. So they decided, what happens if we turn around and bury the mine with a chicken to keep it warm?
So it has enough food and water for as long as they need it to. And then after it dies and its body heat goes away, boom.
Okay.
The bat bombs worked better. Disturbingly better.
Well, yeah. And between the US and the Russians, we tried to turn every animal into bombs.
I think we should.
I think my brother completed the song for you. Well, I'm not even gonna try.
Rubbed up like a dish, another run in the night.
Well, I'm the
And that
one
was
who
me.
said
Tear.
I'm the one who said doot and doo doo, or here comes the sun.
Blinded by the light.
That was Tear.
Yeah, it was blinded by the sun.
Whatever. Whoever. I thought I heard someone say blinded by the light. And it was not Tear. Tear said blinded by the sun after the person saying blinded by the light.
Tear could have said blinded by the light. Who
I would
knows?
have potentially said blinded by the light because it doesn't need to be. We're slapping with the sun. They're still getting blinded by the light. It doesn't need to be modified from there. Not really.
I mean,
but really, a B-52 broadcasting over loudspeakers, "Here Comes the Sun" is just so much better psychological warfare.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, it's all right.
Oh, that could be all right for long.
And then to make it even better, you just got to have it be the grunts that are the ones singing "Here Comes the Sun."
It's alright.
It's alright. That is another one that makes it on my stream periodically.
I like that song.
Speaking of which, I got a Johnny Cash medley I need to finish trying to normalize the audio so it can go on there.
Take me home, country road, to the place I belong.
Below
West Virginia,
West Virginia, Mountain Mom, take me.
All right. All right, John Denvers. But I've heard that
One
song.
makes it in my-
I heard so many renditions of that song.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm like weird today. Yesterday's migraine really messed me up. And I'm kind of still recovering.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys had ocular migraines before?
I have had an ophthalmic migraine before.
Nope.
Migraines are not generally my thing. Now, cluster headaches,
Oh.
had my share of those.
Ophthalmic?
Yeah, to where it
Rotten.
caused a huge blur or blind spot in the center of my eyes to where I couldn't actually see much.
Yeah. I get, they're also called ocular migraines. I get them where it's literally just kaleidoscopic vision.
Halos and auras.
So it's like a blind spot that shimmers.
Mrs. Ford to get those.
It's pretty awful, and when they're done, I'm like really exhausted and an actual headache sets in. The headache's gone. The headache went away with sleeping last night, but I'm still kind of just drained. My brother's upset that we were singing John Denver. Nobody's going on a plane anytime soon, brother.
I mean, I work at an airport. I refuse to fly on planes.
Yes,
See,
but are you going on a plane?
I said
I'm
refuse to fly.
leaving on a jet plane.
Don't
don't-
know when I'll be back again.
I don't do flying anymore. And it's a very simple reason for that.
Could they stuff you on the bottom of the plane?
Air pressure changes hurt a lot.
Yes, they do.
Could they stuff you on the bottom of the plane? Of course it hurts.
And if driving through the mountains at 2,000 feet above speed level or sea level, driving from sea level to 2,000 feet above to back down to about 400, 500 feet above, if that's painful, I don't even want to think about 35, 45,000 feet.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's always been painful for me to fly, though. I get the worst, like my ears. I'd be crying.
It's like I was talking with Valine and them there, and I was like, if they gave me an offer to fly it instead of flying on a regular commercial plane, I could fly on a C-130J model. I'd take that in a heartbeat every goddamn time.
It's like the level out is fine, but taking off and landing are absolutely like tear-wrenchingly miserable. Not that tier.
Mhm.
The
Other tier,
level out
other
is
tier.
not. Yeah. The level out is not particularly fine for me. I have issues even at lower altitudes. Like, I had spent some time in a civil court room at the 10th floor, and that was too painful. By the end of the day, I could barely walk.
Oh man.
Very susceptible to air pressure changes, and weather routinely kicks my butt.
I'm still now just waiting to see when this guy's going to call me about the trailer I'm looking at. I got half feeling I'm going to be told, you didn't put some of this information in there and whatnot. And it's going to be like, well, yeah, because some of that information's irrelevant because we're not actually trying to get the damn thing right now. Or it's like we're in the pre-qualifier.
Sorry about the drag racers outside.
Mhm.
Especially if it's like in a park, because you're dealing with pre-qualifying for the parks rules too. And it's like,
Oh no, this is that trailer on like just shy of half an acre of property.
oh, nice.
Yeah, the realtor wants me to be pre-qualified before I even can go look at anything. Which I think is a little dumb, but I'm not super pissed at.
It seems kind of weird. Do you want to go through all of the pre-qualifications and everything without seeing something you're interested in first?
Well, it's just a pre-approval to see if I'm, pre-approved to get the mortgage, basically.
Yeah, it's
basically it'll speed it
you
up.
qualify to get a loan for a home, and if so, how much?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got to pre-qualify, then you got to re-qualify, and you got to qualify. That's the hard part.
I mean, it's not like I'm going and asking for, a $500,000 fucking mortgage. Like, if all goes well, I'm only going to be going for like $150K.
The thing is, you make sure you don't do something crazy to seriously affect the qualification once you've gotten it, until you close and everything. I'm reminded of last time I tried to sell a house, and we got somebody who got approved, and we agreed to sell them decent asking price. Going to make a little bit of money off of it, and everything even was looking good. And then between the completion of the purchase agreement and the closing date, they went out and bought all the furniture that they wanted for the house on credit and lost the qualifications for their home loan.
No, what I'm doing in the whole thing is like, and I'm even gonna, if I have to have the conversation with them, and like, I already gave you the address for the place, so at least you as the lender have the understanding. It's like, I'm asking for over, so that way if I do get the place and everything, I won't have to pay any of the realtor fees and everything, because that'll all be done. And the fucking washer and dryer and oven I have to buy, I'll have gotten the money through the fucking loan to get.
The house wouldn't have an oven?
This one, it does not.
It's not 100% on a manufactured home. especially if it's one oven is less likely to be missing than like washer and dryer.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, it
but
looks.
these are appliances that may not be there in the finished thing, especially if they're appliances that the people who own the house had to replace recently.
Yeah, because that's what it looks like. Is like they got rid of the, or it's like since they moved, they either took the stove with them or whatnot. Because they left the refrigerator. So I still want to get enough that if need be, I could replace the refrigerator as well. Because it looks to be a bit
Oh.
older.
Ooh.
You're planning on getting USAA on your insurance, which is good. I know who they write manufactured home insurance through. It's the best company in the market.
I didn't mean to speak to you about that home insurance.
I will only speak about it in the most basic generalities and everything. I am not a licensed agent. I always advise speaking to one.
Okay.
I
Fair
think
enough.
he's just trying to get a better basic understanding of it.
Yes.
I say as far as basic understandings and everything, I can kind of help out with that. I'm not going to sell it to you.
I'm not asking to sell it to me. I'm just trying to get some, like I said, understanding. But we'll talk about it one of these days.
Eh?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Jesus, Fleetwas. It's hot.
Yeah, because if I get that, like, I know I won't have AC because apparently the place is just forced air for the heat and everything. I mean, it's electric. It's got a well, so I'm pretty sure the only technical thing I have to pay for utilities is like my garbage, my electric, and my internet. Oh God!
Well,
another
the
one of
forced
these.
air that's going to be, and depending on where it's either going to be natural gas or liquid propane, I would think.
For a single wide trailer, they typically aren't going to add all that extra jazz.
Yeah, it also depends. I'm gonna guess you're gonna go with an electric stove then.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I prefer an electric stove myself. I absolutely hate gas stoves.
Well, I don't mind gas stovetops.
I hate gas stoves. Gas stoves, gas ovens, I don't like them. They stink. They're not I don't people talk about them being more even heating. I have never had that experience with a gas stove.
Oh, yeah.
Well, have to even as you can.
Huh?
I prefer not to have electric. Because if the power goes out, you can't get your stove.
Oh,
you
eventually
still have an electric igniter for your stove.
Yeah.
But an electric ignition stove that's gas, you can ignite with a match or a sparker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's true.
So yeah, that's why I'd rather have a gas.
I'd just rather have an electric stove and a fireplace in the living room. I can always use the fireplace to heat food.
Yeah, there's no fireplace in the single wide trailer.
Those fireplaces are typically not designed to heat the whole place either.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't saying heat the whole place.
A single wide trailer with a fireplace in the living room. Kind of a compact place, but
Could easily a fire pit outside would work just fine. Only time I wouldn't be able to heat something up is when it was raining.
Just need to stop a public execution, not freaking do supply crates.
But should the public execution be stopped? That's the important question.
For this game, yes.
Mhm.
Okay. In that case, good luck.
Well, it's just trying to find one, basically.
Find a public execution?
Yes, because they have the different events that happen. So there's all sorts of different things you can get. Supply drops, propaganda. Like I said, the public execution is one of them.
Just go find a random public execution and stop it. You'll know one when you see it.
Well, it's trying to find the things for them. Let's go back to the settlement and recheck my inventory of stuff. And I got to try not to stay up too late tonight because I actually had to stay up too late last night. And woke up and was like, I don't want to do anything or go anywhere.
That sounds familiar. I just didn't wake up and the other day. I don't want to call anybody today. I'm gonna have to call people later today.
Oh, that's right. You guys are already in tomorrow.
Yeah, we're in the future. Angela.
Yeah, but most of the people I call are in the past. So
Oh no.
Damn, the MP7 or MP5 still stronger than the MP7.
actually, I mean, every conversation I have is in the past.
Mm-mm.
So I am thinking of trying to project my thoughts at least into the future. See how that works.
I mean, luckily that's pretty easy. I mean, really all you have to do is just make a video.
Yeah.
Make a video, write a note. I realize I have to start making lists again because the old memory for new stuff is not what it used to be. Ain't as young as I once was.
As you ever were.
Yeah.
Mm.
That too.
Oh.
So any
Fuck.
big plans this week?
Nope.
Well, that was well brought
Not
up.
yell at
Too bad you
anybody,
weren't.
not get fired, or
Oh, game I'm waiting for gets a DLC come a DLC Tuesday.
What game's that?
Age of Wonders 4. It gets the ancient Archon Prophecy DLC, which finally gives me an undead faction, so I can live out my long held dream of good necromancers. Yes.
Gives you an undead faction.
Yes. So it adds two new
Clown
two new
plans for this week: survive. Clown's
Yeah,
just
pretty much.
He's pulling just a straight
Yeah.
up Tropic Thunder thing. Survive.
But yes, it gives me an undead faction, undead form.
You
Yeah,
didn't hear how he said that, did you, Tier?
No, he didn't. I'm sitting here. It's like, well, Rotten got it.
What?
That went way over your head. You just looked up and was like, "Oh, what was that?"
What were you
I
implying?
didn't think it was that far up there.
What?
Undead faction.
Undead faction.
Change the C
As
to a
opposed
G.
to faction.
Faction. Oh God, Jesus Christ! You guys are gay. You guys are gay. I'm leaving.
I like my brother, freaky Michael J. Fox, shaking your way into the future.
That's real cool, guys. Real cool. Real classy.
I'm
That's
pretty much
cute.
sure that I have either never or almost never claimed to be classy in my entire life. Now, I've not been conscious all 50 of my years, so I suppose there's a couple of places in there where I might have said it in my sleep or in a coma, but no, I don't think I've ever claimed classiness.
Real mature, guys. Real mature.
I know I'm not
guarantee
playing dirty.
I know you
you
were one
that
of
He
mine.
never claimed to be mature. Batman! Hi!
Shit, Batman's here. I hate that guy.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate him. He's an ass.
Yeah, he's a shit.
He's a fucking wanker.
Well, it's nice to hear your voice, Angela. Yeah, he is.
I hear he punches turtles.
Yeah, Angela makes these streams worthwhile.
He uses puppies as baseballs. I hear.
Yeah, I heard he once tried to strangle a kitten with a dog. I don't know how that fucking worked, but he tried.
Oh, it's worse than that.
It is?
Yeah, he once put a ferret up a sheep's backside and then force fed the sheep curry until it farted.
Oh,
That is disgusting.
He once wiped his ass
But
with a
no, let's
chinchilla.
stop. Let's stop now. It's
Way
done.
too late.
It's
He took two
done.
porcupines and fused them into
Cheers.
one. Yes, ma'am.
It's
No,
done.
he's not that bad.
Here.
So how are you, good people, and Tia?
Wow. I'm a good person.
I'm doing okay.
Sure you are, Tier.
Take it you've all seen that that photo of Tia at his last job, have you?
You can just keep telling yourself that, Tier. That positive can-do attitude.
I can dream.
No, you can't. You're undead. The undead don't have dreams.
You don't know what we undead have. You're just guessing. And thank you. I do like that. That was my last job.
Pretty sure Tier has dreams.
I have dreams.
Dreams.
Hold on. I shall drop the link in general.
There's a link to be dropped in general.
Yes.
Yeah, there's Tia at his last job.
Yeah.
Looks about right.
Here's the Red Skull.
No, Tier isn't the Red Skull.
That skull is
He's just
definitely not red.
Well,
yeah,
that's
and
true. I was gonna say,
he was just following orders.
Here's the Red Skull. He got bleached.
Isn't that right,
Well,
Tia? You were just following orders.
No, I was there because I wanted to be.
Oh, well, I was going to say you didn't have to be whistling a happy tune as well. So how's Angela?
Disney.
Hmm?
I said Tyr worked for Disney.
Yes, Tier did work for Disney at one
It's
point.
not that evil.
Yes, he is.
Angela, I mean, come on. There are limits.
No, I can't work at Disney because even I'm repulsed by them, which is saying something.
And did you know that Minnie Mouse is just Mickey Mouse cross-dressing?
Now I can't
Nowadays,
see that.
wouldn't that surprise me? Dear, I have so much fun with your visual
Finally thinking
brain.
of that plot project.
I go to hell. You do this because you're insane.
No, he's not. He's in the USA.
Technically, the only one that isn't just the themselves cross-dressing is Goofy, and that's because he usually ends up with Clarabelle.
Yeah.
No, he was married to Petunia at one point.
Yeah, but
What?
Petunia.
Who the hell's
this is
Petunia?
where Disney
Wow.
gets weird. Goofy's a dog, right?
No.
Yes.
I think
And
Goofy was actually originally
he-
a bull.
Plow
No,
horse.
Are you sure? Because he looks like a dog,
Plow-
and he's dating a
plow
cow.
horse. They took two of their drawings. One was a dog and one was a plow horse, and they combined them into one character. And
And,
thus created Goofy.
So
Originally-
basically,
Yeah, that is pretty goofy.
so basically, Goofy is an abomination
Plow
in
horse.
the eyes of the
Not a
North.
mule, brother.
So, Angela, what you're saying is Goofy's basically an abomination in the eyes of the Lord. He's a crime against nature.
He's Goofy. What do you expect?
Oh, Disney's a crime against nature.
Yeah.
No, I've got future plans for Disney. Is two terms I gotta put into my three really.
Revive it.
First portion, my remains are just to be spread at Disney World. Second, I am not to be cremated. Third,
No.
Classic.
the descendant of mine that pulls this off gets the whole estate.
Get the entire family fortune.
Are you
Yeah,
able
which-
to be...
My
Okay,
plan.
you're not to be cremated. Are you able to be baked into or cooked into a stew?
No.
I didn't ask you.
He just wants his body parts thrown around at Disney.
I would have to
No,
say
Paige just wants his
no
body
because on some level it has to be identifiable as human remains without lab testing.
Rotten Contagious wants his body parts.
All I want is my femur back. My good old femur.
I was just going, you turn around, you dice them up, you basically stew them, and you then pour that out in various places in the park. But he just turned around and made that a no.
Every now
No,
and
Well,
then it's
I-
a little bit lonely. Oh,
I've got plans for Disney himself. See, I'm going to find a way to resuscitate his head, put it on life support machine, and force him to watch The View on a loop.
God damn it, Batman! Why do you hate me?
I'd force it to watch the stuff that Disney's put out in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Why do you hate me? What?
We're talking about Disney
Plus
here.
catalog.
Actually, no, seriously, Walt Disney just wanted to entertain people. That's all he
Yes.
wanted.
Yes.
It's a company after he died that became evil.
Yes, it is. It is the corporate machine. It is the same thing that happened to Nintendo. Like originally,
Yes.
Nintendo wanted to be, wanted to make games for gamers and shit like that. Now two businessmen have it. Now they just want to do business.
Because
That's
apparently
just
he
one
was. Apparently he wasn't happy with the True Life Adventures nature documentaries that they made because they weren't documentaries. Yeah, well, there's one where
You
you
mean
see
the one where they actually pushed him through the lemmings off the cliff?
yeah,
Yeah,
they forced a cougar into the part of a bed just to film the fight.
Wow.
which is very short-lived for the cougar. No,
That's
cougar says,
awful.
big cat, crush its head.
Why would you
No.
put a 4-year-old woman in the path of a gay guy? God, ew.
Dear.
Well, I mean,
What
if
is
we're, if
wrong
we're
with
being
you?
if we're being fair, a lot of those women recently have said they'd rather be with in a room with a bear than with a man. So
They didn't mean that kind of bear, though. They meant the one with all the fur and the claws and the teeth.
Yeah, a hairy gay guy.
No, a
This-
natural member of the family, Ursus.
Yeah, the one that'll literally eat their pussy.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
oh,
when it's finished chewing on their cat, it'll kill them and eat them.
oh. Yeah.
It'll start eating before the person even dies.
Depending on what species of bear, they'll eat you, then
Nope.
bury you,
No, a lot of them will eat
and
you alive.
expect you. No, so some species of bear will eat some of you and then save you by burying you. Like, you'll be alive and buried because they like their food fresh.
If they like the food fresh, why are they burying you?
storage
Ish.
for later.
No one else.
'Cause that's not
Other
fresh.
animals won't. So
Yeah,
that
you
other
You haven't died
animals
yet. It's
won't
still
know
fresh
that
by
you're-
animal terms.
So there's a story of a woman who was attacked by a bear. It ate some of her, dragged her, and buried her not far from where he attacked her. And when they found her, she was alive, but barely.
Oh, I found out it's so unlikely to have intelligent reptiles because there's a limit to how intelligent they can get, which is dictated by
Brain
how
size?
much they eat. I mean, most of the larger reptiles, like alligators and that, can go for a year without eating and usually do.
Mm.
I mean, alligators for reptiles are quite intelligent, but that kind of diet puts a limit on how smart your brain can develop to become, because it's not getting nearly enough nutrients to be as active as ours.
Mhm.
Their
Or even
metabolism
as,
is also exponentially slower as well.
Yeah, or even a Democrats.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you'll get the average for the gecko lizard that can outsmart Joe Biden, but that's not much, is it?
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, the gecko just wants you to spend obscene amounts of money. I mean, save money on car insurance. So
I knew you were going to.
Oddly
do
enough, I'm English. I've never come across that company, but I still got the reference.
I shopped with them once, and I got the quote, and I'm like, that's like twice what I'm paying now, and half again above the next closest quote.
Mhm.
So it's like they're like, look, it's the money you could be saving by switching to Geico. It's like, oh, look, it's the money you could be wasting by switching with Geico.
Oh, and on a completely different note, is it me being sick, or is it a good idea to train and become an expert at ventriloquism and also impersonating your family and friends? Yeah, for whenever you go to a funeral.
I think that is
We'll call my
a
little Colby.
Mhm.
genius move.
Yeah. Oh, Leia, I'm not dead.
I think I'll go for a walk.
Because I have instructions for my funeral. One of my cousin's son is going to make sure there's an MP3 player with a speaker buried in the coffin with me, right?
I heard that one. I know that joke.
Yeah, as the coffin is on the conveyor heading towards the cremation furnace, he's going to activate the MP3 player, and people are going to hear bang, bang, bang. Hey, what What the hell am I doing? I'm in a coffin. Oh my god! Let me out! Let me out!
Man, it's getting warm in here.
Yeah. Anybody cooking having a barbecue? Stuff smells good.
I mean, because Percy, I don't want people to be upset when I die. I want people to have a good laugh.
Well, we already
Now,
know.
instead of having the bang,
I
bang,
don't
bang. Oh my!
think you're going to have them laughing when you do that.
I'm not going to do it. Somebody who's still alive is going to do it.
Yeah,
What you,
and
what
No,
you
wait,
need
hold,
is
hold on. Have it changed to instead of like the, oh my god, I'm gonna cough. Me like, as you go in there, be like, have it there. It's like, it's getting hot in here, so I'm gonna take off all my clothes. I am getting so hot. Like, what the fuck?
And it burns. This ring of fire.
Well, my choice of music for my final journey is Wipeout by the Surfaris.
what you is like closed casket funeral, and then somebody out of sight off to the side just playing the Jack in the Box music.
I could also seem like 24 hours ago. I want to be sedated.
I want to be sedated.
Like, wait, is he actually dead?
I want to be sedated. Sorry.
No, all I can hear is I want to be cremated.
I'm gonna have somebody sing a zombie in my zombie.
My brother says he
Haven't
has
you already had yours?
instructions for him to sit up halfway through his funeral and spit water like Triple H at the entrance in WWE.
Well, no, I haven't had my second funeral. I had my first one because you always have your first funeral. I was late to it, but I was there.
I still like.
Of course,
the joke.
you were the late tier.
I still like the joke to where it's like, you have it. It's everyone's sitting there at the wake in front of the casket. It's closed, and someone starts playing the Pop Goes the Weasel, or the Pop Goes the Weasel thing starts going. Then as it's supposed to open up, or as it would get to the end, the lights just freaking stop, and here comes out on a freaking mobile conveyor belt, basically, that your body's being hung on, just fucking flying around and whatnot.
Imagine
Space Jam.
Imagine if there were such things as ghosts, right? And when you die, you learn quickly how to manifest so you were visible. When the hearse is going to the crematorium, I would manifest and chase behind it, saying, "Hold on, you forgot somebody." Guaranteed, nobody be on that street.
No, not in the slightest.
Stop me like, hey man, you got to smoke?
Yep.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, crematorium, being burned. It's kind of practice for the afterlife for me, that.
Oh,
It's all right for you, Andrew. You're going to heaven. I had a sneak at the book.
what?
I had a sneak peek at the book.
She can't go to heaven because she had to do the show in hell with us, live on location.
Don't be stupid, T. You're not allowed in hell.
I am on occasions.
No, you're not. You got kicked out for good behaviour.
Yeah, you save a group of nuns and then you can't go home. Yeah. Save the nuns here. It's will be good deeds here.
You see, that's what you did wrong. Your instructions were to shave the nuns.
Like, Tyr, you're a bad demon. Like, I know. That general being evil thing is just kind of hard. Can I be neutral? No, go, leave. So I kick a puppy every 2 weeks.
Hey, you're the one that chose lawful.
I know.
Yeah, that's because he's got slight dyslexia. He didn't see the L.
Mhm. You wanted
No, it
to be
wasn't.
awful evil.
No, I did see the L. It's just that I
No, he
wasn't
thought-
wearing my glasses.
He thought he was going to be awful Evie.
Yeah, he thought it was awful evil.
Yeah.
Thought it was French.
Why the alignment chart in French? Okay, I'll take the bottom, the
it's
milk out from
fragile.
there.
Yeah, I'm more of an agent of chaos.
I'm an agent of procrastination.
I'm an agent of squirrels.
You work for You work for TC, do you?
Yes.
No wonder you're nuts.
Ah,
So what happens if you have that worm in your head?
what the Tony?
What
It
happens
works
if
for
we tempt
peanuts.
him out with a nice juicy apple?
He won't come out. He's undead. He can't kill him. He doesn't eat.
Tempt him out with an undead apple?
Is there a such thing as an undead? That's not how that works.
Right, an apple is alive until it falls off the tree, right?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, the tree is alive, not the fruit.
Yeah, the fruit is alive as it's growing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
While it
Although-
is part of the tree, it is technically alive.
So when it falls off the tree, it's dead. So if you use necromancy on the apple, you can make it an undead apple.
I think that's how it works.
It is. That's exactly how it works.
It doesn't have a
If I
soul.
know.
It doesn't have a soul.
You can make undead things with undead creatures out of things that don't have souls.
I mean, Tyr, it
Name
might have
two.
a soul, but is it super bad?
Name
can
two
name a
things.
golem.
Name two things without a soul that can be revived with necromancy.
Well, in most
don't know.
religions,
Necromancy.
most religions, animals don't have souls.
You can argue that they do have souls.
You can, but in most religions, it states categorically that they do not.
Don't tell my youngest daughter that.
Oh.
Literally,
The Abrahamic religions
only-
don't think animals have souls.
Yeah, that is true. Hinduism is the
Hinduism
main,
believes-
is the main religion that believes that animals have souls.
Yeah, and they don't have full souls. Apparently, it takes 1,000 flies to make the soul of a mouse, 1,000 mice to make the soul of a cat, and let's say 1,000 cats to make the soul of a human.
But they're still a soul.
No, the portions of a soul.
Well, I
It's
mean,
still a soul.
Say the thing with Hindus is that cow might be the person who just died one street over. So
Yeah, exactly.
And also, according to Hinduism, everything has a soul. Everything living, that is.
Yep.
So yeah, the apple does have a soul.
Well, it's tasty and it doesn't deserve to be undead.
Yeah, it does.
so now
I'm
we
not a
got
druid,
Hindu
God
witches.
damn it.
So you can have an apple lich.
That sounds like a liquor.
Sounds
a
to
whole-
me like no matter what Tyr does, Tyr's a cannibal.
God
A
damn,
whole
man.
undead Johnny Appleseed.
He was a druid in his life in life, and in death he's a necromancer.
Yeah, he just loves those necks. I don't care. I thought it was funny.
And I'm glad
I
you
was-
did.
Yeah, just get back to the when it goes to the necromancer sisters get
Oh, hey, Tay,
the deadlift.
have you ever seen that film about the bulimic cannibal
No.
bringing up baby?
Oh.
Cool. That was just bad. I refuse to acknowledge you.
We are no longer friends. I'm stopping payment on the last.
Hold on. What do you mean we are no
Baby
longer
was a-
friends?
Baby was a lion, by the way. If people aren't familiar with the movie Bringing Up
No,
Baby.
no. Baby was this very mid-looking girl who did some dirty dancing with
No one puts baby in a corner.
yeah,
Right, just put her in a
with him
fucking
Ghost.
In the movie Bringing Up Baby, Baby was a lion.
I thought, then why Jeremiah Bullfrog?
So basically, yeah, a lion,
Jeremiah
big
was
cat,
a bullfrog.
challenge for a Haitian chef.
Was a good friend of mine. I never understood a single word he said.
If
but
you're
I
going to sing,
understood
share
him.
with the class.
Joy to the world.
Not you.
All the boys and girls. Joy
Balls to the
fishes
fishes in the deep blue sea. Balls to you, creep.
and me.
Balls.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
Balls to
Keep it up and I will just continue the song.
And then there was that song by Thor, If I had a hammer. I'm enjoying Dean Cain on Twitter recently. Yeah, ever since he announced he was going to join ICE, the left have been attacking him.
Oh, Dean Cain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
the
said
left
that
have been.
they said that he had joined ICE, but that time he was just a deputized sheriff's deputy. But Dean Cain decided because of that he was going to go join ICE.
Yeah, and he is. If you ask me, he is enjoying the fuck out of it.
Oh yeah, and then people
Oh
bring
yeah.
people always bring up to like, oh well, he's a direct descendant of families who were in the internment camps during World War II, and it's like, yeah, which is exponentially different than it's like this whole thing is. So you're trying to have comparisons, not an actual comparison.
Yeah,
Your
it's
apples
kind
are
of
oranges, douches.
it's kind of like the whole claim that there's a Israel doing a Palestinian genocide and everything. Is like this is like the least effective genocide ever. Oh, your notion of equivalency to Nazi concentration camps, where it's not a hey, you're fine as long as you go somewhere else. No, we're gonna round you up and we're going to do horrific medical tests on you and
Also, I
systematically
all I can
murder.
think is the
tons of you. Just
no,
like
no, hold on. All I can think is the comic where someone's like them getting rid, it's like pushing the illegals out, just like Nazi Germany, and you just see a thing of like the Nazis at a camp. They're like, out, out, you get out and stay out.
exactly. It's like, oh, let's see. This is like absolutely the opposite. It's like, yeah, you actually did come here from somewhere else. That is your home. You did not enter legally. You did not stay legally and everything. Go home.
Yeah.
Just go home. Oh yeah, that's literal concentration camps. Nazi tactics there.
Yeah, it's like when they're going on about Gaza and the Israelis are starving the Gazans. No, they're not. The Israelis are the ones who've been supplying aid to Gaza before the UN did.
Yeah.
It's Hamas that is starving Gaza.
Yeah,
They're the primary ones giving humanitarian aid to Gaza.
Yep.
It's kind of like if the Nazis had wanted to do the same kind of thing with the Jews as we're looking at ICE with all the illegal foreign invaders and everything, they'd be like, hey, we'll tell you what. Israel actually is your homeland. Place called Palestine now. We'll go take space back from it there and give it back to you and let you stay there. It's your home.
Yeah.
Go home. We'll help you.
If Israel were doing what the Nazis were doing to the Palestinians, you wouldn't have Palestinians in their armed forces. You wouldn't hear of any of the atrocities that go on because there'd be news blackouts and the news leak getting out would be heavily controlled.
I
And
just don't
there'd
understand
be
how.
numbers.
So I just don't understand how they can keep doing the whole thing of being like, Nazis are bad, but we hate Jews.
And we'll act like Nazis.
Nazis are only bad because we say they're bad, but we want to be the Nazis.
There were Nazis who weren't bad. I mean, look at Otto Schindler. He was a Nazi. He believed in the Nazi ideal, but he was also horrified by the Holocaust.
Mm.
And he's just the famous one.
Mhm.
There were quite a few.
Didn't I kill a guy named Schindler once?
There's also that whole.
He was the one with the lisp.
I think I did.
Yeah, because there was a film about him in his speech defects, Schindler's Lisp.
I don't think so.
I was walking through with the undead troop, and there was a guy with some notes, and I think I took a rib.
I hate to say it, but they weren't undead. They were Slavs who had escaped from a concentration camp and stolen some Nazi uniforms.
Oh, it looked undead. Close
They'd
enough.
escaped from a concentration camp.
Enough time in a concentration camp, you look undead too.
Yeah.
Close enough. Look, you can't be picky when you're looking for help.
I think escaping a concentration camp, you kind of are undead. Okay, never mind. Here.
There was a bunch of Russian Jews who were fighting in the Russian army who got captured by the Germans. They were put in a concentration camp, and they escaped. They managed to get the entire camp free.
Nice.
I mean, there was also that one unit in the German army that tried to take over the thing because they didn't agree with what Hitler was doing.
Yeah, right towards the end of the war, when because I mean, even the Germans didn't know what was going on with these camps. They didn't even know there were any camps. And apparently, when the regular German army found out, they started shooting SS officers and Gestapo.
Mm. All right, Kat. Can I get 20 minutes from my friends? What you trying to?
I gotta finish this part and get to where I'm no longer.
Your
Dang.
cat is telling you that you've already had like an hour and 40.
What you playing like, Rotten?
Division 2.
My cat has declared the fact that she now wants to my attention.
Your cat is demanding your full and
Undivided attention.
unconditional attention. And it's weird. My cat's been dead since March the 30th, and I can still feel him right now lying on my lap.
So my
we're gonna-
ridiculous.
We're gonna get out of here since it's been about 2 hours. So, for everyone, thanks for joining us. Hope you have a good week. And we're gonna get out of here.
No, don't leave.
There's a plethora of
No.
stuff to do. I mean, normally by this point
Bye, Al.
you're going, oh, I'm so sleepy, Tier.
Have a good night, everybody.
My vacation week. I ain't got to do shit.
Yes,
well,
may
The rest
all
of us
your
do.
may all your dreams be about pleasant things.
May all my dreams be full of squirrels.
And as you go to bed tonight, and the shadows are long, and all those strange sounds in the night,
You done yet?
just remember, there are such things as ghosts.
Yeah, there's one sitting in Batman's lap right now.
Have a good one,
Yeah.
everyone.
You take
Yes.
care.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Join us again next week, or you can check out the other people in the panel in the description and see us again plausibly on one of their channels. or just check out what work they've done. Have a good week, everyone.